Morning, beautiful East Orlando Chamber community. This is Tava Mendez with the Rock and Blues Restaurant Group. And here we have the lady of the hour, the lovely Jonah Noel. She is our newest member of our awesome chamber. Uh, 30 days just last week. So we're going to talk about her and her experience thus far and what is coming up with with our chamber here at the East Orlando. We're here on site at the Paisanos Firewood Pizza and Stone Fire Pizza, I should say, at 12231 East Colonial. This is where the lunch adventures will be happening at 12:30. But before that, I want to introduce or have her introduce herself, Ms. Jonah Noel, here from the East Orlando Chamber, to tell us about what are the exciting things coming up and a little bit about herself. So,
Thank you,
lady,
Charlotte.
welcome.
Thank you. I'm super excited to be here. So, just a little bit about myself. I graduated with my bachelor's degree in marketing last year from UCF. I was so excited. I had senioritis bad. I was ready to go. I was very excited to just get into the workforce and start actually applying everything that I've been learning in school. Um, and I did immediately. I have a lot of experience in doing marketing, so marketing is a passion of mine. But the one thing I love about this job is I get to incorporate my love of event coordinating and love of event planning as well. That's something I've never gotten to do professionally before, so I'm really excited that I get to do it now. And everyone in my life would tell you that I love to plan events. Like I'm a big hoster, so that's another thing about me is I love to host. I love to have people over, a good dinner party. I love that. So everyone in my life since I was a kid has been like, "Oh, you should do event planning. You should get into event planning." So when I told everyone I was a marketing event coordinator, like, so this job was made for you basically because you get to do marketing and you get to do the event planning. So I get to do a lot of my passion in my professional life too, which I feel very fortunate about. But another thing about me though, I have two cats. I'm a cat person. I used to be a dog person, so I still like dogs, but I definitely have grown to be a cat person, which if you know me, that says a lot about me also.
Great. So, what I heard on the first introduction is that your wedding is going to be perfect.
Oh, it's gonna
So,
be the best.
I mean,
It's gonna be the best wedding that ever
I,
exists.
I'm going to crash it.
Okay.
I mean, it's not
I
happening
don't
anytime soon, but I know it's just going to be fantastic with all the planning. But yeah, on a personal level, I did want to find out a little bit more about you, and I'm sure as an audience as well. On Florida gal, are you from here? Parents, where
Yeah,
you grew up? What are you?
I was born in Florida.
Hobbies? Okay.
I'm first generation, so my parents and my older siblings were all born in Barbados, and so I'm the first one in my family to be born in the states. And yeah, I was born in Florida. I grew up in Jacksonville, which I loved Jacksonville. Dirty Duval. Go Jags! I had a great experience growing up in Jacksonville. I loved it. I was never one of those kids who were like, I have to get out of my hometown. I need to leave. But I just happened to be in Orlando, excited I'm coming here for school, and I love Orlando so much. So, controversial opinions. No one would tell you that they love Jacksonville or Orlando. Like I feel like everyone universally hates both, but I love both of those things.
Now to put you on the spot, which one, Jax or O
I don't
Town?
know. I don't know. It's not comparable to me because I love them for both respective reasons of who I was when I was there. Like Jacksonville's home, like I grew
Right.
up there. It's like where I'm from, so it has a homey feel. Like that's why I love that. But Orlando is like my new chapter. Like I started my new life in Orlando. Like that was my branching out. So I love them for different reasons.
Beautiful. Yeah, I can totally relate. I'm the same way with Tampa and Orlando. Kind of grew up in Tampa, and Old Town is my town now. Great. So, the cats. What are their names?
Anakin and Kylo. Yeah, I know Star Wars. I a little bit of a Star Wars nerd, but not too much. I love the Star Wars movies, and so my cats they're definitely, and I know they're both cis, so it's not like the good side of the Star.
All right.
But they're adorable and they're precious. I love them so much.
Great. So we wanted to break the ice a little bit by talking with her about a little bit of her personal experience in life. But let's go into the job. 30 days last week. Tell me how has it been? What is it? Everything that you dreamed for? It's like, woohoo!
It's been amazing. I've hit some great career milestones. One of them being I made design my first billboard. which was
Woo!
so exciting. It was so
Oh
surreal.
my gosh, where is it? We need
Well,
to check
it's
it
not
out.
up anymore, but we did check out and took some pictures in front of it, and it was so much fun. It was such a surreal experience because I am a lot of my experience is in digital marketing, so I very much work in the digital space, like in the digital world. So to be able to go see something that I created like in real life, just so large and right there and real, it was super cool, and I would never thought I would ever done something like that before. So being able to have that experience was so much fun.
That's
So yeah, I get a lot
fantastic.
of these great experiences so far working with the chamber, and it's been amazing.
So you were just part of the huge event, which if you missed it, I don't know what to tell you. But Feast, our food and wine event for the East Orlando Chamber, it was just awesome, fantastic,
It
one of the
was
best ones,
great.
and I've attended a few. You were part of it, and oh my gosh, you guys did such a phenomenal job. Tell me, particularly with that event, how you feel, how you feel it went, like what
It
any
was
takes from it.
it was so cool. I it was like the first time professionally I've ever thrown, like I think honestly it was the biggest thing I've ever helped put together, and it was it was great, especially working with my team, like other people I work with. They're so amazing, and they really put like everyone really came together to put on a really great event. And I love, and that's like the beauty for me in event planning and in working in general is when you have a bunch of great minds get together and like work on something. Projects are so much fun. I've never like I don't understand people who don't like team projects. I mean, fair if you're one of those kids in school who did all the work and nobody in your team helped you.
Right.
But when you work with a good team, team projects are elite. Like they're so much better than having to do something by yourself. You know, I love when I'm able to get with a group of people and we can create something really fun and beautiful. And that's kind of what Feast felt like. Seeing everything that we'd spent months working on, it was great.
What was the biggest takeaway from it?
Honestly, my biggest takeaway from Feast would definitely be, oh yeah, it's a good one. I think my biggest takeaway from Feast is definitely how everyone has something to contribute because everyone did a little bit of something. Like you had people from as obvious as the restaurants who were providing the food, but then also we had a saxophonist playing, so we had that going
That was
on.
pretty
Then you
cool.
had people, like people socializing over here. Like it's really interesting to see all the moving parts and how all of it, everyone has something to contribute to the grander scheme of it. So I think this was really a great example of seeing all those different parts contribute to the overall great turnout of the event.
I love the fact that this year what we did different was that you could come in and little leisurely clothing and then go out and have a beer by the lawn and have some wings. But also, I saw some people that were nicely dressed, and then they ended up going in the VIP, and we had tables, and the food was actually served in China, and they had the glass of wine, and they were able to sit down and have the meal and just kind of lounge and just
Yeah, the VIP
the
was
very
cool.
VIP treatment. So that
VIP was
was
cool.
awesome.
And
I
the
thought that
VIP
it
was
was
new this year.
it was and it was
So that was
we,
exciting.
we
I'm
were
glad
part
that
of
was
it,
a
so it
really
was great.
yeah, no, yeah,
Awesome.
you guys were in the VIP room and
Yes,
it was
ma'am.
oh it was so cool.
All right. So tell us about any exciting things coming up for the chamber. I hear there's
Yes.
a breakfast. I hear there's a workshop.
We made it through Feast,
Give
but
us
that is
a
not where we stop. I promise you. There's so much going on at the chamber. It's super exciting. One of our bigger events that are coming up, most recently is on March 19th. We're having the Economic Interchange Breakfast, and that is going to be amazing. We're really talking about what is the theme? I'm pretty sure it's moving. I want to make sure I get it
How to
right.
transport
Right,
mobility.
moving the
moving the
economy.
economy, how transportation, mobility drives business and growth. I think that is going to be really interesting, especially in Orlando, where a lot of people talk about our transportation system and how I remember I did a paper once on Orlando's transportation system and stuff like that. So, really being involved in how that works, how that's going to be business. I think that's going to be a really fascinating topic to talk about. So, I think that's going to be we're in for a treat with that one for sure.
I agree. And as a business owner, I know that this is such a huge topic. It doesn't matter what kind of business. If you're in the Orlando area, I mean, this you got to be there. You got to find out from these experts. Metro Plan will be there. FDOT, the
Yeah,
CFX. So
it's really big.
great luncheon, and it is on the 19th. Breakfast rather is the 19th from 8 till 9:30, right? And then what else we got?
So yeah, and then after that we have our nonprofit workshop April 9th. that I think is going to be an entire event with so much knowledge and information going to be shared. We're going to have some great topics to talk about for, if you're in the nonprofit space and you have questions about budgeting or about legal matters, um, securing funding, like all those kind of things are going to be really relevant to uh, people working in nonprofits or working with these organizations because it really is quite an interesting nonprofit world and like all that goes on behind the scenes and all that happens with that. I think that's gonna be really interesting. That one's gonna be a full day. It's gonna be from 8 to 3:30. So you're just gonna be really immersed in the breakout rooms. It's gonna be really exciting. So it's gonna be something you really would want to miss.
Again, another beneficial event for us all to attend. Now, Ms. Jonah, tell me, these two events, you have to be a member to attend? Is it open to the public? How do people get tickets or able to secure a seat?
Yeah, no. So you just have to register at usc.org and you can buy your tickets there. I think the ticket pricing is different for members versus non-members. So if you are a member, which you should be a member if you're not already, but if you are a member, then the ticket pricing is a little bit different, is a little cheaper for you there. But either way, you can definitely secure your tickets and register at uscc.org.
All right, that is eocc.org, folks. Please go in and get your tickets to both the interchange breakfast for the economic and transportation and the workshop, the nonprofit workshop. The breakfast is on March 19th from 8 to 9:30, and the workshop is on April 9th from 8 to 3. As Jonah said, it's an all-day event. I'm sure that they'll feed us. If not, I kind of know a couple of places that can couple of places that can provide lunch. I'm gonna plug the lunch. Please, we're out here at Paisanos. Again, they're famous for the slices, for the pizza by the slice. There is a 2-slice pizza and a drink for around $8 I hear. So please join us on around 12:30 since we'll have the lunch adventures happening here. Um, okay, so tell us a little bit more. If well, now that you're out and about and you're about to be famous, world famous, because everybody's watching us, when they go and they meet you, what is your job? What I mean, you do a fantastic job with putting events and everything else, but how do our members you can benefit them the most, or when they come out here, exactly tell us. I know you do so much, but what is the most your actual function and title in your job?
Yeah, so my title is marketing and events coordinator. I do a lot. I help with helping with coordinating, obviously with the events and stuff. I do a lot of social media management as well. So I think honestly the biggest benefit that our members can get from us is really interacting with our socials, really being active and part of your socials because your engagement that you have online kind of, I don't know if it would necessarily say pay it forward, but the more you interact with things on socials, the more your things get pushed out to that. So that's really helpful. So I think the best thing the members can do is follow us on our socials, interact with our stuff. It's really cool. Also, I think another thing that our members can really benefit from engagement from is I'm going to start doing something. I'm going to be starting my monthly top tips with me. So every month to share something like you can really how you can maximize your social media presence, whether you can and how to meet social media goals, whether that be brand awareness or conversions, or increasing engagement, whatever your goals may be. I'll be able to share some tips on that and help members, be able to utilize that for themselves.
That is fantastic. As I was just thinking, how can we go and tap into your talent and just maximize and then ask what can you do to help us? Some of us, old timers, are now well versed on the whole digital social media, so that'll be great for us to call in the chamber and ask for you, or will you be able to come on site as well and see if anybody is in need of your help with saying putting up a reel or get a quick social media post. Are you open? Will you be able to do that to some of the businesses?
So I'm definitely always open as a resource to our members. I think that's one of the biggest things about the chamber is that we are here for members. The first and foremost, I'm very open. Like you can email me at any time, call the chamber if you want. If you have questions pertaining to social media with things, if you want some advice on like maybe construction a reel or something, I'd be more than happy to give you my input, give you my tips and advice. If you're designing something, just send me an email, shoot me your flyer, be like, hey, does this look good? Or is it horrible? You get more than welcome to ask me our members, or I'm open to help our members, of course.
Beautiful.
And so something about, honestly, if you're interested in like marketing and stuff, I know we're having a growth co-op on March 6th this week.
Okay.
March 6th. I'm pretty sure it's a Thursday or Friday. Thursday. It's a Thursday. And so you can come down to the chamber. And right now we're doing the growth co-op is going to be for marketing and media. So if you're into marketing tips, and you're in the marketing realm, and or also if you just want to come and listen to people talk about something, they know what they're talking about, come on down. It's not
what time?
It's gonna be right after the coffee club, so it's gonna be at 11.
Okay.
It's gonna be at 11.
Okay.
After right after the coffee club, so you go to the coffee club, have some coffee, network, talk to people, and then come over right upstairs to talk to us about marketing and supporting marketing media, and sharing ideas with each other. So I think that'd be a really great opportunity for a lot of people.
Awesome. Yeah, that sounds like a great benefit. And I'm gonna look at my calendar to see if it's interesting. I'm always wanted to know what tips, especially with marketing, and try to grab that new audience.
Yeah, no, I think when it comes to marketing, it's one of those things because there's such a psychological aspect to it. It's one of those psychology aspects to it. It's one of those things that people don't even realize, like, you can really have some skills in or really specify in, because they think it's honestly yeah, I think it's a lot easier than it is. It requires a lot to a lot of skill.
Awesome, a great benefit for our members. Talking about our great members, we want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Certified Best Roofing. They're awesome. They're one of the folks that were able to put this together for us. So they're just trusted local roofing experts. They're family owned, deep roots here in Central Florida, and please do give them a shout. So they are today's Testimony Tuesday sponsors, the Certified Best Roofing. And great. What else you got for us? What other than the exciting breakfast and the workshop? What's coming up? We have a coffee club on Thursday.
Yes.
There's a couple of ribbon cuttings I saw on my calendar this week, next week.
Mm-hmm. I think, especially with the coffee clubs, I love the coffee clubs personally. That's like one of the first events that I started going to. When I started just to see like going around, because it's one of those events we have like every week, so it's really really cool. But I love coffee clubs because I think they really are a great opportunity to talk to different people. Like, I have so many people that I've met within the chamber. My first time meeting them was at a coffee club. So it's really cool to really be able to go, and like, I think any of the networking events that we have are really powerful because people get to go and talk to each other together. But some other things that we do have is we have the new member academy, which is super important for if you're a new member, because it will teach you how to really maximize some of the services and benefits you have as a member of the chamber. I feel like something you really need to make sure you're aware of is what perks do you have as a member, and really making sure you're utilizing it and getting the best out of your membership, because it's a good deal. You get quite a bit. And then another thing for some new members is member orientation, which again will kind of introduce you to the chamber, introduce you to what we have going on, and that's how you'll be able to actually utilize.
Yeah, and Rock and Brews is proudly one of the sponsors for those new member orientations and academies. So,
and they're going to become more important. They're going to become more important than ever because we are getting a new platform.
Okay.
So some things are going to be changing. So you're definitely going to want to come out to those member academies, especially, and to learn a little bit, especially when our new platform launches and we have.
Great. All right, folks. Any questions you guys may have, please send them our way. Ms. Noel's here to answer them, and any queries, anything that you guys have, please send it our way. Ms. Katrina's out here, tending to the phones behind the scenes out there, making sure that we look, handsome and beautiful. So
we do have something exciting actually that's coming out. April 2nd, we have something in the works. Something that's going to be really something. I don't want to spoil it, but
Give us a little peek, a little sneak peek.
Okay, well, it's gonna be next level real estate and trades at work, and it's gonna be really it's gonna be something that I think people have been asking us for something like this for quite some time, and we heard you because like I said, the chamber is here for our members. Um, we're here to serve our members and provide them with things that they're going to find useful and helpful, and I feel like this will really be something that a lot of people wanted because it includes with real estate in combination with trades and working together. So I think it's going to be something that a lot of people would be able to benefit from, and overall just be something that people can take a lot of value from.
Awesome, fantastic. Looks like 2020.
April 2nd.
April 2nd, awesome. 2025, great things happening with this new East Orlando real estate and trades deal. We got the breakfast coming up. We got the nonprofit. We do always great with the lunch adventures, which again, right after our last interview, which usually happens around 12:30 is where the lunch adventures start here at Paisanos. Again, located at 12231 East Colonial. Come and get their special $8, 2 slices and a drink. There, any other specials that I mean, you frequent here regularly. So. Sorry,
you make it bring her regularly.
You just keep talking about
you make it sound like all I do is eat pizzazz. I don't do anything else. That's the special ice you get. I know they also have you can also get like a slice with a salad, or you can get like a soup and a salad. They switch it up. It's like It's either like a slice, a soup or salad, and like a drink, and that's like variations of all those. They have like 6 different ones. There's 6 different lunch specials. I know that, and I always get the number 6. That's the one.
Okay, remember that.
But
number
it's really
6.
good. Their pizza is really good, and I love Pizzano's Pizza before I even went to the chamber. So that's not me just saying that because they're a member. They're actually really good.
Yeah, Charles is not around, so hopefully he doesn't hear me, but I've never been, so I'm looking forward to trying it. We'll see. Trying to be on a diet, so I hear salads are on the menu, so we'll get that as well. All right. We have what is it?
The advocacy advisory.
This advisor, we get to meet the commissioner, Myra Uribe, with District 3. That's on the 14th at 10 a.m. Sorry, I should have cleaned my glasses. Meet that. So again, the 14th at 10 a.m. Come and meet the commissioner at our chamber office. So again, so many resources, so many great things.
I know there's so much stuff to go to. Like,
keeps
you really
keeps you busy.
Bored.
Keep going.
You
right?
definitely cannot be bored. Like I said, these happened. It was a big thing, and then we always have more. I think one event that I am looking forward to is our Wise Luncheon on May 5th. That I'm super excited about.
Is it gonna be like a Cinco de Mayo theme? Are they gonna be margaritas and tacos? Because I know it's a ladies group, but sounds like I might just crash it and attend it.
May 14th. It's May 14th.
May 14th. Okay. You got
14th.
me excited there.
I know, but I'm excited anyway. Regardless, it may not be Cinco de Mayo, but it is going to be a great event. It's on mental health.
Okay.
The last Wise Luncheon that we had was on heart. It was during February, so it was about heart health. That was amazing. It was very powerful, very impactful. I loved it. But I'm really excited about someone who's very passionate about mental health awareness and mental health in general. I'm super excited to hear from some of the people we're gonna have coming and be able to talk to other people about it. I think it's gonna be a really powerful thing to do.
Beautiful. All right. If you guys aren't a member, or if you're a member, please go on live to check us out at the Testimony Tuesdays. Anything exciting you want to finish with? What are you looking forward as a goal until 2025 ends, or what do you personally, professionally want to end up with their chamber? I know you just freshly off a month, but
some goals that I have for the chamber, or
for you personally.
For me personally, some personal goals that I have. Some personal goals I definitely have is I want to continue to hone my craft with design and social media management. I think I've learned a lot working with the chamber, and I thought I knew how to use Canva. I've learned how to use Canva in so many different ways more. I love that I just keep constantly learning and honing my craft. And so that's something I definitely have my personal goal of mine that I have that I know I'm going to achieve with the chamber. I think I'm being offered so many different opportunities to try things I never have. Like I said, for creating my first billboard. I remember when I was told I was going to make a billboard, I was a little daunting of a task because billboard's not the same as making a little graphic on your phone.
Right.
Very different, some skill sets there. But I definitely want to learn. I definitely want to continue learning more. I want to learn a lot more on the event coordinating side too. Definitely continue to hold my craft in marketing, but I really do look forward to doing some more on the event side. To get my feet more experience in the event coordinating aspect.
Right. I'm gonna give you a goal. It'll be a bit challenging, but I know you got this. And I know we were talking about it a bit before we went live. How about getting to know all of the amazing East Orlando Chamber members? Try to get to know them on a personal level by name, what their business, who they are. I think within a few months, you'd be able to get to be on a first name basis like you and I. High fiving, hey, what's up? What's going on? How's that? You think it's a bit challenging?
I think it's for sure.
There's a few hundred members, so all right.
We also have another big event.
Big event. It's one of my personal favorites.
Oh, really? I've never been to one, so I'm super excited about this. The Business Expo. I'm excited, honestly, for the planning of it. But if you are a member, you should book your table. It's going to be August 21st. August 21st.
And just like everything the OCC does, every year it gets better and better. Just this past year, we ended up getting another wing. There were many members. So it's exciting. And for us members also, there's always an after party that you can't miss.
Oh, there's an after party?
Oh, yeah.
I like the sound of that.
Great. Hey, folks, any questions out there? Let me shoot them my way. We only have a couple of seconds. Our producer here is just saying, hey.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
Shava. Thank you to Rock and Brews.
Of course, yeah. We're here for the community. Please come out and have some amazing pizza and salads and specials. Can't get the whole pie. You sell it by the slice. Number 6, I'm told, is what you need to get. And again, thank you for our sponsor, Certified Best Roofing. All right, please give them a call. Carrie and Derek, they're out there. They're very personable. I know Carrie personally. Please give them a call. They're one of the ones that were able to help put this together for you all. So thank you for joining.